Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Destiny Rise of Iron video. So it's like 5 a.m. or something like that. We're going to be talking about it's actually very good topic to talk about. I'm going to give my opinion on the whole Destiny update that came out for Rise of Iron not too long ago. It came out Tuesday. But I feel like it needs to be discussed because a lot of people either struggle with it or enjoy the heck out of it. And I already did a raid rant where I discussed why I wasn't doing the raid because I wanted to do it with friends, right? And I'm trying to think. So I did the raid, the first raid for Rise of Iron I did. The Wrath of the Machine. I did record it. It was the first time recording a raid, and it went well. Actually, when it's planned, I guess. But I recorded the raid because I did it with. I think I was doing it with friends. I'm pretty sure. They were friends from Twitch community, and they offered to help me out. So I was actually pretty grateful. And I got my first normal done, and then I went on to do several others. Now, I had never, like, after that first raid, I didn't do any LFG raids. I did not do any LFG raids. I was invited to do other raids, and it was, like, it was really fun. So since I got invited to do those other raids, I just don't do LFG. Preferably because, like, I know there's a lot of people that are going to mess up, and, that can be the case sometimes, but, like, I don't know, I feel like if I LFG now, I feel like I'm gonna get people who don't know what they're doing, and explain it's kind of hard. But I don't know how LFG is with the new raid. It's obviously not explained that well, how people handle themselves on LFG now with the new raid. So, now with the update coming out, with the update out now, the one thing that I've been struggling with is light. Obviously, I'm 380. The minimum for the new heroic mode of the raid is 390, and since it's 390, I can't really do it yet. And I feel like in order to do that 390 raid, I need 385. And it's okay. The point I'm making, so I'm trying to figure out a good way to describe this. I feel like it's a struggle for people right now. I feel like people felt like they weren't getting enough time to do, you know, the raid and all these other things. And since they feel like they're not, like, given enough time to do certain things, it's a bit hard to do the things they want to do. Like, so this week has been like a huge struggle for me in general, because when the update dropped, I was feeling confident, you know, I was going to get all this light level boost, and I didn't get it from the engrams, obviously. I got the 380, that's the only accomplishment I really got, but I couldn't do the things I wanted to do this week. I feel like I was just shut out completely because of the light level upgrade. But yeah, the Nightfall, I think, is 385. I think it's 385 or 380. I'm pretty sure 380, but I couldn't do the Nightfall this week because of how hard it was. And not even was it the light level, really, but it was more of Bungie giving the strike a burn that it didn't need. And of course, Grounded was not the right perk for that strike to put on. Like, come on now. But yeah, so I couldn't do the Nightfall this week. I don't plan on doing it. It's way too hard. It's possible to do, but I'm just not doing it. It's not worth doing. I did the weekly heroic strike. Got my Sterling package. You guys saw that in the Engram opening video. But I can't do the raid. Or, well, I can probably do a normal raid, but I'd have to do an LFG for now because a lot of people want to do heroic mode, and I don't know. I feel shut out. I feel like I can't do most of the Destiny things I want to do now. And with Festival of Lost coming soon, I feel like there's a possibility of a light boost, maybe, but I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know, at this point, I don't know what Bungie wants to do. I feel like they're rushing things. I feel like hard mode should have came out in November, because nothing is happening in November. Clearly, nothing's happening in November. Bungie didn't plan anything in November. I don't see why. They should have waited to release hard mode until everyone was like really ready. Like, I was expecting the light level to, since the raid was 370, I was expecting not 390, maybe 400, but I don't know. But mainly that's what I wanted to see happen, was Bungie released a raid 2 months after the DLC launched. Because that's fair. That's how I see it, because they want to do SRL in December. They want to do Festival of the Lost in this month. And strange enough, they decided to release it in October. And I feel like, I don't know, it's a hard thing to describe, because I'm not going to hit 85 anytime soon unless I LFG. I'm probably going to have to LFG eventually, so basically me complaining about not getting to that point, not getting to that point of LFG is gonna, you know, kind of dry itself out. But yeah. So I felt shut out this week. Like, I can't do anything. And Destiny, like, I know, it's all about the grind. If you're not about the grind, you're not about the game. It's a pretty simple statement. But I feel like they should have released the raid prior, the raid mode, 2 months prior. So I don't know. I just felt like I couldn't do anything this week. It's stupid. It's really dumb. The Nightfall, by the way, is the Shield Brothers, and it has a Solar Burn and Grounded perk on it, and that makes it impossible to do. I think I would have been fine with them doing maybe an Arc Burn. That probably would have been fine without Grounded, because it's really bad. It's really bad. And Juggler doesn't help. Catapult, that's just grenades. Like, the Solar Burn doesn't help out at all, because I don't have a lot of solar weapons. The only solar weapons I have are the ones I have on right now, besides Gjallarhorn. But it is really bad. I don't know. I don't think, I don't know if I want to do a raid. It's all up to fate at this point. But the one thing the one reason I don't want to do raid is because of the communication system. I don't want to do it on PSN, because my mic's almost broken for PSN, and it's just really tedious to just create a party when you can just join the Discord server. Like, I'd rather do that. But I don't know. It is a weird topic to bring up. My opinion on it is just that it should have been released 2 months prior to, just so we could freaking have time. Because the raid released literally 3 days after the DLC came out, so the 23rd.
That's deep in Cabal territory.
Right, we've had half a month to prepare, and I feel like half a month is not enough time.
But there are records of SIVA prototypes that were never.
I mean, sure, 3 weeks are gonna go by. 3 weeks are gonna go by, and we're gonna get this time to do the raid. But at the same time, some people don't have that time. Like, it's silly that Bungie thinks everyone's gonna have that time. But I don't know. My goal is to hit 400 lights. Once I hit 400 lights, there won't be much Destiny to... I don't know how we just taking damage. But yeah, my goal is to hit 400 light. Once we have 400 light, it's just all going to be, I think, Crucible gameplay. For the most part. Because, honestly... Bungie's putting stuff out way too fast. They need to slow down. But I don't know. Maybe it's Destiny 2, like, making them want to do that, making them want to speed up. Because I know after February, which is the Halloween, or the Valentine's Day event, they're going to have to at least some information. But yeah. So that being said, I don't know. I can't grasp, you know, the fact that I'm not going to be raid ready for a little bit, because all my characters right now are in, one's in at 380, which is my hunter, which I main, and then my other characters are at 370 something, 379 at 375, I believe. So I don't know. And I don't even know if there's going to be challenge mode. I really doubt it, but if there's going to be challenge mode, I don't know.
I'm not seeing any flashing lights advertising SIVA research.
But when Destiny 2 comes out, I wonder how much they're going to rush into one, like, tiny amount of time. Like, the whole point of playing a video game is trying to beat it. Well, beating Destiny's a little bit of a different situation, because you can't really beat it unless you have the time to do it, so I don't know. In my opinion, it can be weird sometimes, but like I try to put it in a sense where you guys can understand it. I bet a lot of people have this trouble too. They're just like at what, 3? Let me put in 2 examples. So like, people are, let's say someone's at 360. Or, yeah, 360, and they want to do all these Destiny things, and they can't. Like, they're always busy. They either have school, work, and they're just super busy, right? They're stumped. And the moment Bungie releases something, like an update for the game, that puts a lot of pressure on the person who can't, like the 360, who can't do all that. And then there's a guy who's like maybe 400 light already. He has everything done. Not a complaint in the world. And if Bungie releases something, he's gonna get that done instantly because he has all that free time. Now, the difference between the 360 Guardian and the 400 light Guardian are that one has enough free time to do all this, the other doesn't. When Bungie rushes something out like that, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, especially for like that 360 light guy who doesn't have that time. I think at one point that was me, because I do have work, I do have school, and I definitely do not have enough time to like pull off all of that stuff. That's why I stay up pretty late, so I can get all this stuff done. Like right now, I'm trying to do completion of my book and trying to get that cloak. But yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. I just see someone who has all this time in the world, and then someone who doesn't. It's crazy. It's crazy. And if you don't, the one thing I liked about raid teams, when I had a set raid team, things were organized. I could always do a raid, and I think I was always ahead of the game. And then like when I didn't have a raid, when you don't have a raid team, you kind of feel like it's hard to do it on your own. It's hard to find a group on your own, and I don't know. I've just never. It's so weird. I don't know. It's definitely a weird thing to describe, but that example kind of puts things into perspective. Because I don't know. I would like you guys to leave a comment, because I ask this a lot. I had the rest of you leave a comment or like or whatever. But this comment is going to be pretty specific. If you're the guy who's 400 light and has all this free time, give me your opinion. And if you're the guy who's 360 light and has no time, no free time, give me your opinion, because I want to know what you're feeling, like what you feel about Destiny right now, because I'm really curious. I don't see a lot of comments on my videos unless they're like bots. But I don't know. I'd like to see a good opinion on why
Cybernetic diagnostics.
you know, on
Exactly
free
what the
time.
Fallen would
So,
need to. Oh, maybe later. We've
but
got
yeah,
company.
definitely stressing out a little bit every time I get on Destiny because I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I either do LFG, which is probably the only decision I can make, but I don't want to do PSM parties. Like, I know everyone that goes on LFG has a computer. Like, no doubt about it that everyone on LFG has a computer. But, I'm gonna try, like, this is my main goal. This is my main goal for the LFG site, for Destiny in general. I want people to start using Discord instead of PSN Party, because it's getting silly. Like, I just hate PSN parties at this point. It's just really annoying. To me, I feel like we could, like, the LFG site should work with Discord at some point. They should do integration or something, because it's just getting super annoying. You know, I tried, like, okay, so for one Nightfall, I tried getting people to join the Discord on stream, and it actually worked. 2 guys joined the Discord, but did not join the voice channel. And I'm sitting here like,
I have to remind you of all people.
why though? Why do you just join the Discord and not move into the voice channel? The thing is, I don't think those people have mics. That might be the situation. That's really bad. If you don't have a mic, oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just gonna try and get people to do Discord, because LFG and Discord, it's like perfect. It's perfect. It's good. But yeah, so that's gonna conclude this little discussion, this discussion video. I think that's what we're gonna call it, not an update video. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like. It helps out a lot. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.